Welcome back to the channel. This is a continuation from the previous episode where we got to Foum Zeguid, and now we're making our way towards Ouarzazate. This is a road section. We ride it through the mountains. It's beautiful, and you have these bendy, twisty roads, so super stunning. This episode also goes a little bit further. It goes into the next day, and we start hitting the Atlas Mountains. So stay tuned. There's some pretty good stuff. Let's revisit the map. So we left Foum Zeguid. We made our way up through the mountains along these bendy, twisty roads that you can see on the map on our way to Ouarzazate. So Ouarzazate, we found a place to stay, a hotel. We stayed there overnight, just outside of town, which was lovely. Nice meal. Had a swim in a swimming pool. Very cool. The next day we woke up and we headed off early towards Kalat Mguna, which is heading towards the Dades Gorge. We stopped here, had some fuel, made sure we had lots of fuel in case we were doing the off-road section over the mountains, the Atlas Mountains. And then once we had had a little stop there, we did a little detour off-road and then popped into the Dades Gorge area. So as you can see, it's getting very mountainous now. The altitude's increasing, and there's a complication with regards to this altitude, and we'll discuss more in a bit. But Dades Gorge was stunning. After the Dades Gorge, we continued up further and further into the mountains through farming areas and some really pretty areas. So absolutely super stunning. Lots of twisty roads heading out this way. And then eventually what we ended up on was some dirt tracks heading up towards Imilchil. So these were some mountain pass dirt tracks that we made our way through up over the high Atlas Mountains, and this is where altitude sickness set in for one of the riders. So he got very ill. He was puking in his helmet. He had serious headaches, so there was some concerns about that. But we made it to Imilchil safely, and you shall see some of the delights we got to enjoy whilst in Imilchil. Enjoy.
That dry riverbed back there.
Yeah.
Oh, would have been nice to ride down there.
I know, I was looking at it, I was like, oh, but Mark might just kill me if I dropped in there. And Nigel would definitely not appreciate that riverbed.
I would have just gone.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is where we stopped the night. Keep in mind that we had ridden across Ouarzazate, Lake Eriki, into Foum Zeguid across the Stone Desert, and then all these mountain passes to get to this place outside Ouarzazate. So we were pretty tired. We felt like we deserved a good meal and a nice bed for the night, and we found this amazing place to stay. So absolutely stunning. We got up early the next morning and we were treated to another puncture, but we got going and we went through Ouarzazate and got into a couple of little other interesting bits along the way. We'd been in the desert for a while and not seen much life from, you know, local people and stuff like that in the desert. So this was really nice to get into a more populated area closer to the Atlas Mountains and start seeing a bit more of the culture again, and exploring around houses and the architecture and the people and the food and things like that. So this was a different experience and it was a nice change. So we're now heading down towards Dades Gorge, and along the way into the Dades Gorge region there's this wonderful valley, obviously where the gorge is, and the river flows along here, and there's lots of agriculture and green lush landscape to take in, which makes for some interesting riding along twisty roads. So enjoy.
So pretty.
Yeah.
Wow, what a photo. Oh mate, you got to get that photo of me. I'll get both of you. Well, I look, this will be an interesting bendy road.
Yeah.
don't like going with the edge of this stuff.
These mountain pass roads were super fun, just to cruise down, enjoy the bends, take in the scenery. It's absolutely stunning. The Atlas Mountains are something to be seen, not to be missed. It's very different from the Alps. It's so much more arid and stuff, but beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Notice there's no guardrails, so you have to pay attention. Don't miss a corner. Don't get too overexcited out here. But yeah, loads of fun, loads of fun. So this is the section after the Dades Gorge, heading towards the mountain pass that goes up and over the high Atlas Mountains and heads towards Imilchil, which is our stopover for the night. This again was a long day, lots of altitude, and at this stage Mark was starting to feel very ill from altitude sickness. We're now in the high Atlas Mountains here, traversing a mountain pass off-road. The views are absolutely stunning along the way. Some of the drop-offs are quite considerable, as you'll see. Enjoy the ride, and yeah, more news on the altitude sickness coming soon. So here we have a bit of mountain roadworks. No real room to go around to the right because there's a cliff, and no real room to the left because there's an equally opposite cliff going upwards on the left hand side. So You wait for the man to go have a word with the excavator, and you sneak past, basically. So I love it.
Merci beaucoup.
My Arabic is non-existent, so I have a little bit of pidgin French. So you can do your basic please, thank you, what's going on type thing, and then crack on with your riding. So just to explain a little bit about this particular part of the route, I'd actually plotted and planned a lot more off-road focused route through the Atlas Mountains, but because of the effects of altitude sickness on Mark and him puking and really not being in a good way, plus Nigel, he was at about 80%, he wasn't quite at 100% after his heat exhaustion. It was a wise move just to pick this particular route, change it up, and make sure that we all get back safely. So there was an element of off-road, and then we were on the road here to make way to Imilchil in the mountains. When we got to Imilchil, it was slightly lower than where we are here, particularly in the mountains, so Mark started feeling a little bit better, but to try go over the high Atlas when somebody's got altitude sickness and is puking in his helmet and got major headaches would have been a massive health risk to the group, and we could have got ourselves in a big muddle. So a wise decision in the end to look after everybody, and we actually really enjoyed that mountain pass coming up over there, and this road was surprisingly good fun. I mean, look at the scenery, you can't complain. Every town we went through, people were waving, friendly, and you could tell they were just saying hello and happy to see you. It was a wonderful feeling. Such a warm country and such a friendly country. We're in Imilchil this evening, in the mountains in the high Atlas. Try not to go too fast. This is town centre. We found a cool little place to stay. Look at the mountains behind us. The light's just going and it's beautiful. We had a nice hot shower. We've covered a few miles today, haven't we, boys?
Oh god, yeah.
We've covered a few miles. Dades Gorge. So, good day, really. Walk, motherfucker. Chicken's got a limp. Never seen a chicken with a limp. We've sussed, if you look across the road, there's the butchers. And we've sussed the barbecue again tonight. On it. No flies on us, man. We are getting charcoal grilled direct. What are you sorting, Mark?
1 kilo steak.
1 kilo steak, yes please. From the finest butcher in Imilchil.
Sausages.
The grilled chicken kebabs look quite nice. I've got a bit of steak there.
1 kilo.
1 kilo, perfect.
Do you want some chicken as well?
I'd have a skewer, like one.
3 of them?
Yeah, 3. Let's have 3 chicken skewers.
3.
Nice. Check it out, man.
That's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. As you can see, Mark's spirits had lifted because we had dropped down in altitude. Next episode is coming soon. See you on the next one.